Nyumete ukabi na ng'ombe, 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 nyumete ukabi na ng'ombe. A long time ago, there was a man whose name was Akimba. Akimba lived near the forest, but the sun had dried up everything near his homestead, and he and his neighbors had nothing to eat. He went into the forest to seek the old wise man of the forest. The old wise man of the forest, on hearing Akimba's predicament, gave him a cow, saying, "Take this cow home, and when you get home, say moo, moo, moo." Akimba thanked the old wise man of the forest, taking the cow home with him. When he got home, Akimba said to the cow, "Moo, moo, moo." The cow gave many gold coins, and soon Akimba was able to buy food and many more things that he needed. And he lived a happy life, full of contentment. But after a long while, Akimba decided to take a long journey. So he thought, "I'll leave the cow with my neighbor to take care of it." He left the cow saying, "Do not say moo, moo, moo to the cow." And so Akimba took his long journey over the hills and the mountains until he got to his destination. As soon as Akimba was gone, the neighbor said, "Moo, moo, moo" to the cow. The cow gave many gold coins, and the neighbor had an idea to change the cow to one that looked like Akimba's but was not Akimba's. And he hid the cow and waited for Akimba to come back. After many days of travel, Akimba excitedly came back to fetch his cow. And the neighbor said, "Here is your cow. I took really good care of it." So Akimba took the cow home. And as soon as he got home, he said, "Moo, moo, moo." But the cow did not give a single coin. And after many days, Akimba grew poor again. He didn't know what else to do than to go back to the forest and explain to the old wise man of the forest about what had happened. The old wise man of the forest was very kind, and he gave him a sheep this time, saying, "When you get home, say boo-roo to the sheep." Akimba thanked the old wise man of the forest and took the sheep home. When he got home, he said boo-roo to the sheep, and the sheep gave many silver coins. Soon Akimba had lots to eat, and soon he was happy and content again. But just like before, he wanted to take a long journey. Without thinking, he left his sheep with the same neighbor, saying, "Do not say boo-roo to the sheep." Akimba left and went on his long trip, far, far away. As soon as he was gone, just like before, the neighbor said boo-roo to the sheep, and the sheep gave many silver coins. And just like before, the neighbor changed the sheep and waited for Akimba, hiding Akimba's sheep and replacing it for a different one. As soon as Akimba got back, the neighbor said, "Here is your sheep. I took really good care of it." And so Akimba carried his sheep home, not knowing that it was a different one, that the neighbor had changed it. As soon as he got home, he said, "Boo-roo," to the sheep. But the sheep did not give any silver coins. And after many days, Akimba was poor and hungry again. Back to the forest he went, and he narrated to the old wise man what had happened. And this time, the old wise man gave a hen, saying, "Take this hen home, and when you get home, say grrr to the hen." Akimba thanked the old wise man of the forest just like before and took the hen home. When he got home, Akimba said to the chicken, "Grrr," and the hen laid an egg. Well, Akimba thought an egg is an egg, and he took the egg and fried it and enjoyed his egg meal. Every day he fed his hen, and every day the hen gave him eggs, and he was able to sell them and eat some of the eggs, and soon he was happy and content and had everything that he needed. He needed to take a trip again, and he left the hen with the neighbor saying, "Do not say crrr to the hen." Off he went on his long journey to seek what he was seeking out there. The neighbor, as soon as Akimba had left, said grrr, and the hen gave eggs. And just like before, the neighbor hid the egg-laying hen and swapped it for a different hen. Just like before, Akimba came back, and the neighbor was quick to give back the hen, saying he'd taken good care of it. Akimba took the hen home, but when he said crrr, hen did not lay a single egg. By this time, Akimba was beginning to suspect the neighbor. So he went back to the forest and he explained everything to the wise man of the forest. The wise man of the forest this time gave a stick and said, "When you get home, say, 'Stick, dance for me.' And when you want him to stop dancing, say, 'Mamba.'" So Akimba took the stick home and said, "Stick, dance for me." And as soon as he did, the stick began to beat him. He soon realized what the stick could do, and he said, "Mamba." Now it was time to take a journey far out wide. And he left the stick with the neighbor, saying, "Do not say, 'Stick, dance for me,' to the stick." And off he went on his long journey. As soon as Akimba left, the neighbor said, "Dance for me, stick, dance." And the stick began to beat him. He tried to say stop or anything that he could try to stop the stick beating him, but the stick would not stop. And the stick chased him far, far away from the village, never to be seen again. Akimba came back home, and he knew exactly what had happened. And this time he went home, and every day he fed his hen, who gave him eggs, fed his sheep, who gave him milk, and fed his cow, who gave him milk. And together they lived happily, and Akimba was content and happy and lived a thankful life. Niumete ukabi na ng'ombe, 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 niumete